Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Radiating Beauty with Denise. That's me, I'm Denise, in case you had forgotten my name. Just joking. Anyways, if you're here on my channel, then you know what this week has been or is still ongoing. It is the Sephora Savings Event. So depending on your tier, which is based on how much you spend in the store, you're either a Rouge, you get 20% off, and that started November 1st, or you are a VIB, which is 15%, and you started November the 5th, or you're a Insider, Sephora Insider, and you get 10% starting November 5th. So here we are. The sale goes all the way to November the 11th, and let's not forget that the Sephora collection, which is their own in-house makeup line, which by the way is really good, they have 30% off that. And if you walk around the store, you may see 30% off on a few other items. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. It's not here to preach all about the Sephora Savings Event. It's actually because I went, it's my first day off since my tier started, which was yesterday, and I purchased some goodies for myself for the Sephora Savings Event. So I wanted to share those with you. If you're interested in seeing what I have purchased, then just keep on watching the video and do me a favor. If you are new to my channel, if you're in that 45 plus group, if you are Canadian, if you are an Alberta girl, then please hit the subscribe button because that is me. I live in Canada in the province of Alberta, and I just love to talk all about makeup and beauty. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Just for reference, I am shooting with my iMac, which is right on my desktop. That way I can look you right in the eyes, my hands are free, and I don't have to do anything else. So the quality of the image won't be as great, but it's kind of like just you and I hanging out if we were having a Skype meeting and it was just two girls chit-chatting about makeup. So anyway, so let's get into it. So I'm just gonna pull the products out, and I did curate a list. I actually started building my Sephora list, and I would put items in my cart, which I'll be happy to remove now. This year, you know what, it has been a very hard year with my new rotation that started January 1st of 2024, and I work in a hospital, and like so many of you and myself, we work really hard for our money. So this time I didn't really hold back. I mean, I didn't buy the entire store. I could so easily do that, but I treated myself. So just be a heads up on that. And this is not to influencing you to buying anything, but perhaps you're looking for that one item. Perhaps you're purchasing for another makeup lover in your life, or perhaps you're a husband and you're watching this because your wife is in the 50 plus category and you're not quite sure what to purchase. So, and maybe she likes fragrances and makeup. So here you are. All right, let's get started. I was looking for a new lip oil because, you know, when you're going into the fall/winter in Alberta, in Canada, period, actually a lot of places in North America, you'll know it's like a very dry time of the year. And I wanted a lip oil. I'm really kind of digging the lip oils. I mean, I've always been a lip balm girl, to be quite honest. And I did have on my list the Summer Fridays Hot Cocoa, which was the new release. I saw it in store, picked it up, threw it in my Sephora basket, but then I was like, no, I want this one instead. And I'm not going to buy a lip balm and a lip oil. I'm not that bougie. So yeah, so this is the one I picked up here. This is the Gesu, and this is their watermelon sugar lip oil. And I will definitely insert a picture of these products, so you will see that pop up. And just allow me to pull up the list here. $33.15. And a lot of people talk about these Gisou products, so I just thought this was like the perfect little product for me. And they have now, like I said, just their honey infused line of lip oils, but they have like 6 or 7 different I guess fragrances, different kind of colors. You know, they're all fairly transparent, translucent I should say, but this is quite pretty because it's like a pearlescent. I just want to open it up and just smell it a little, see if it smells like watermelon, to be honest. Smells like watermelon sugar. Okay, should I just slap a little on? Because yes, I will. So typical doe foot applicator. And oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, that just went on just so like, oh, so smooth, so easy with that just hint of watermelon to it. I love the packaging. I love the little pearlescent, you know, obviously it's not going to show on the lips, but other than reflect a little light, which gives you that juicy lip appearance. Loving that. Very happy for that purchase. All right, so product number 2. So again, if you watch this channel, you know that probably one of my most favorite makeup products of all time would have to be eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I'm just like a color girl, which is kind of funny because the kind of makeup that I wear on the daily is really very neutral type shades. I am of cool coloration. I've been color draped before, so I'm actually a summer cool, but I am drawn to warm shades. Of course I'm drawn to warm shades, but I wear cool colors, and of course I have this very fair complexion. Anyways, enough said. I love eyeshadow palettes. So there was a few eyeshadow palettes that you were kind of like were released. One of them being the Makeup for Mario. That was that cool one. I have always wanted to buy a Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. I don't know what it is, and then when I get to the store, I think the idea of owning it is really appealing, and then when I see them and I swatch the colors, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. So I don't know where the disconnect is there. Also, of course, you know, bigger eyeshadow palettes are not really cheap anymore. And then the other eyeshadow palette was the Icy Cools or the Icy Nudes by Huda Beauty. And I do have a couple of her previous eyeshadow palettes that I really love. I love the formulation of the eyeshadow. I love her shimmers, and so when it came with the Icy Nudes, I was just like, okay, you got my eye, Huda. And then when I went to the store, of course, the same thing. Saw the palette. I actually swatched it. It was on display. I was quite happy. I thought they looked really nice, but it's kind of like a bigger palette, and the price tag, of course, is bigger. It's like $94 for eyeshadow palettes now. So I just kind of thought, you know, the kind of eyeshadows that I are drawn to are actually singles and small, like compact eyeshadows. And then there was another eyeshadow palette that I had completely forgotten that was new this year, and it really just caught my attention because, like I said, I am drawn to like warm, kind of like spicy colors. So I picked up this. This is the new ABH, or newer for 2024, ABH Spice Palette. And there's a total of 9 eyeshadows in here. Very nice, very sleek plastic packaging. It will, of course, have a mirror. And then inside, you guys, I just think it's absolutely beautiful because there's the shadows. So again, these are shadows that will absolutely fit into my everyday makeup repertoire. You know what? It's even prettier when you look at it like that. So, you know, I have to turn it a little because I have like a window in front of me and my ring light off to the side. And of course, this iMac camera is just, even though I'm not that shiny, it's literally bouncing off my face. And but to see the color, I've just put it to the side. You can see that beautiful kind of like fleshy nude colors. There's a number of different shimmers in there. There looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 9. And I love a little pop of shimmer to be the highlight on my mobile lid. I just love that. I absolutely loved it. Again, saw a content creator. She was talking about it, and I thought, how come not enough people are talking about it? Is it because it's not the $94 eyeshadow palette? Because this is perfect for what I need on the daily. So super happy about that. So if I pull up my Sephora shopping list, was $39 retail. I received $5.85 off. So again, this was $33.15. And I think that's well worth it for 9 eyeshadows, the kind of eyeshadows that I'm going to use on the daily. So you know somebody, or if you have your daughter and she has similar colors colorings. These pinky nudes, you know, I mean, when you think of Charlotte Tilbury and her Pillow Talk lipstick and all the Pillow Talk products, that's a pinky nude. It's just a universal color. So pinky nudes are just universally flattering on so many different colorations and skin tones. And I think it's just a beautiful, like, $39 but $5.85 off. I think it's a really good deal. So super excited to try that. And through any of these products, please just let me know down below if you watch the video if you'd like to see a get ready with me. This is just me sharing my products, but you know me, I love to do a get ready with me or a try on. Okay, promise you're not going to like judge me. You're not going to laugh because I meant to pick up like one of the Ole Henriksen's face wash cleansers that I am basically almost to the end of on my last uses, but I just was like, there's one product that Glow Recipe makes and I absolutely love it, but tongue-in-cheek, whatever kind of skincare properties this might have, I know intellectually speaking that this product is not going to be able to deliver all those benefits, but I still just love it because I am a sucker. And then I tried this like last year and I absolutely loved it. But okay, I'll tell you what it is and then we can talk. It is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Facial Mist. Now, it says on the back all of the great and wonderful, you know, skincare benefits it has. Look, I mean, if you're spraying, you know, skincare onto your face, I don't know exactly how much actual skincare benefit it's giving you, but let me tell you from someone who is a shift worker, when you have these cooled in a cool dark place and you clean your face and then you spritz this fine veil of delicious watermelon mist all over your face, and it really smells like watermelons, not like, you know, not like ranchers watermelons, like real watermelon, like in the summer, that ripe, red, juicy watermelon slice that you can just dive right into. That's what this smells like. And I absolutely love it. So when I was going by Glow Recipe, I was like, no, I'm going to pick it up because I absolutely love it. I love, love, love it. It just invigorates me. It's like a coffee. It just makes me wake up and just want to start my day. And starting it off with that on my face just feels like the right way to start my day off. So the price, this is $33.15. And honestly, you guys, I absolutely love it. So now with my Gisou Watermelon Sugar Lip Oil, I'm feeling like I'm a real watermelon fan. Ironically, it's not the only fruity flavor. So there's the bottle there. And what you do is you just kind of shake it up and you spray it on. It's just, I have to spray it on because it's been like almost a year. And it's a fine spray. Oh my gosh, you guys. I absolutely love this product. I love the packaging. I love the kind of little shimmery sort of liquid in there. I love Glow Recipe. It's a great Korean skincare company. And I love the smell. I love the feel of it. The fine particulate spray. Just everything. It's a whole sensorial experience. But if you're looking for a good facial mist, and like I said, I can do a dedicated video on any one of these products. I was on a bit of a tear with my list because there was a couple of makeup things that I needed, like quite badly. And most of my lip pencils, you know, because if you're like me, you use lip pencils on the daily. So I was definitely looking for really good quality lip liners. Now, Sephora's collection alone has great eyeliners. They have the gel 24-hour gel eyeliners that are waterproof, smudge proofs. Those are amazing. I actually may go back and pick up a few of those for my eyes. But as far as lip liners, you know, that you go through quite often, it's like, you want something that's going to last, but you want something good. And there was two brands that kept kind of coming to the forefront of the people that I follow. So the first one was actually this one by Dior. This is the Dior Rouge Dior Contour Lip Liner. It's just nude. So this content creator was basically just screaming like how amazing a lip contour it is. And I like the idea of a nude because in essence, you know, it's like that 90s lip. You really get kind of like the contour of your lips, and then whatever lipstick you put on, just, you know, the lip contour makes that even make your lips look bigger. So the price of this, just to let you know, when I went to take this out, the first thing that fell out was the sharpener. So you get a sharpener, never having purchased the Dior. And then you have this beautiful lip brush that is very, very fine. You have this beautiful packaging here with the coordinated color band. And then, of course, you have this beautiful sharpened end. The sharpener and the brush and the deluxe packaging is $47 for a lip liner. So without the sale, that's probably not a doable purchase again. But with my discount, it cost me $39.95. So there you have it. But I must say, back in the day in my 20s, when I was in a totally different career, I loved Dior. I bought a lot of Dior. And then I grew up and I was like, oh, Dior, it's like so old lady-ish. And now Dior is kind of like, kind of making a comeback. I don't mind paying a price if it's good quality. So I feel I got not $40 worth, but I certainly got a little extra than just the regular lip liner. So I'm going to just swatch it on the back of my hand. So I'm going to swatch this because you'll see, again, it is typically that kind of like nudie, as I only have the Gisou. So I'm just going to do a little lip liner. Right on the upper. Well, there you go. Instantly, I just gave myself a lip fill. So, bargain. Oh my gosh. Okay, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Like, I'm just going to fill it in the Twin Peaks. Just joking. Give yourself that little extra. Wow, you guys, this is just going on like a dream. In Nude, number 300 of the Dior Rouge Contour Lip Liner with sharpener and a brush. So, good deal. I'm very excited about that. Ooh, I think I may have to put a list because there was a couple of others in that lineup. And I was like, ooh, could have that one, could have that one. Might be on my husband's list. Okay, so the other one that I picked up that was, you know, kind of highlighting through a lot of the videos that I saw was the Say. It's just the Say lip liner. It's in the color 101, in the color Wink. That's the color. So Say lip liner 101 in the color Wink. This is also beautiful. It's one of those nudie kind of nutmeggy pinks. Oh, beautiful. So it didn't come with a sharpener. Again, has the color coordinated band on it. I'm going to swatch it right beside the Dior. A little bit pinker, whereas the Dior is more kind of cooler or a little darker, more contour. But I can top it up. Let me just fill in a little of the upper lip because then I will have some continuity. Anyways, lovely. Goes on really nice. You have to sharpen it. So love that. It was $24.65. So these last 2 years, you would have to admit that aside of like foundation with actual skincare components in it for this year, last year and this year still is the years of the blush. Like the blush is everywhere. So this one just kind of, again, popped into one of my feeds and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And if you've seen any of my blush ones or any of the videos where I talk about blush, I tend to like to go with something that looks fairly natural now as opposed to, you know, back in the day. I'm talking about the Haus Labs And this is their, you know, by Lady Gaga. And this is the Contour Glossy Blush Bombs. And this one is in the color Pomelo. So it is a, I'll show it to you. It is a very, very, very pale pink pomelo, you know, like the grapefruit, like a pomelo color. But she said when she put it on her, wow, look at the packaging. You know, I gotta give it to Haus Labs. I have one other blush in Dragon Fruit, which is the powder, and their packaging is just, you really feel like you got something when you get this packaging. You know, the quality. It's not super heavy, but packaging is everything. A grand total of $39.95, and it's got the matching color band here. It says Haus Labs right here. So, and the sticker with the name. I think this would be the top because it has the marketing logo. Oh, and there it is there. So it actually looks a lot darker than it did in store. I get the wrong one. Uh-oh. I think I might have grabbed the wrong one because the pomelo one, it's like a pale pink, but when it goes on, it was beautiful. They had them on display, and then I saw the pomelo, and I had to kind of scoot underneath to grab the box. So I have actually grabbed the wrong one. Should I even swatch this one? Because I do have a, I mean, not that this color wouldn't look good. Okay, I'm going to swatch it because, which means I'm keeping it. Okay, so you can see it is like a balm cream texture. Does it have any smell? No, it doesn't have a smell. And you can see that it shears out quite nicely. I kind of have blush on, but it's a little faded. It's the Milk Blush, so let me grab my brush and we will put it on our cheeks. I like to apply blush with my blush brush, so just gonna dab it on. It's very, very pink. And then I'm just gonna lightly tap because, you know, these things are quite, they are quite pigmented. We don't want to go too crazy. All right. Well, it's certainly, like I said, this color is Glossy Rosette. Yeah. And is it looking good? Sorry, my dog is barking because people are coming home. You know, who gave them permission to return home? How dare they? But yeah, it goes on quite nicely. It's obviously very pinkish, cool pink. You can see it there. It is just, I think you can control it. It looks very natural. That is a color that I will definitely use, and I will add that to my Rouge or blush collection. This one is one that I purchased many, many times before. Look, the blush is like staining my finger. I do like the kind of balmy, you won't be able to see with the window and the ring light and then this iMac camera. You won't be able to appreciate that it actually has a slight bit of sheen to it, but not a glittery sheen. So it looks quite healthy, actually. All right, so as I was going to say, this next product is a product that I purchased many times before, but I used it all up, and then I thought, well, you know, because I have a makeup channel, I want to try different things. I am talking about a concealer, and this one is, I have to say, there's a few. Haven't tried the Natasha Denona one because, well, if you know, you know. In Canada, the only way that we used to get Natasha Denona was through Sephora, and they no longer carry Natasha Denona. So there's that. And I could cry forever, but let's just go on. That's old news. But this product is really good for the 45 plus because I don't have a ton of discoloration. I just want sometimes a little brightening in the inner eye, you know, just kind of down through the tear trough, a little bit on the sides, very select areas. And I find that the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer does that to perfection. And I think, I don't know, what is there, 11, 15, maybe 20 different shades? I have no idea. It's crazy. I use the shade Vanilla. She gave me Vanilla Light too. Yeah, good, because I was like, there's another one which is even lighter, and it's number 1. So luckily I'm not a number 1 anymore. But anyways, if you've ever used the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, you know it comes in a pot, And yeah, I used mine, literally scraped every single little piece out of it. Yeah, if you look at it this way, it looks white. It's not white. You have to see the natural color kind of on the side because of the quality of the iMac camera. But anyways, there it is there. It's a creamy matte, and then you can use a brush. Put it on the back of your hand if you prefer to use your fingers to pat it out, or your concealer brush to dab it out. But either way, it's just a beautiful, beautiful product. And this is a little pricey, but it lasts a long time. Like I said, if you're very select like me about where you place your concealer, $37.40 with my 15% off. So I'm really happy to have that back again. My fallback every day if I want a liquid concealer would have to be the Maybelline Fit Concealer. Probably like in my top 5 favorite concealers of all time for sure. But the NARS Radiant, the liquid, and the soft matte, definitely in my top 5. So NARS really kicking butt with the concealers I find for the more mature skin. Okay, and the fragrance that I had to treat myself to was my first ever Kayla perfume. I think I already said it in this video, but my category of scents is fruity floral, and this was on my radar, and it had some kits. Unfortunately, my Sephora didn't have the kits, so I don't know if they're coming later because they were online. So I could have ordered it online and got the kit, which might have been a better value. But when you're in the store and you're paying the price anyways, I'm like, okay, then just give me what you have. And this is the Kayla Juicy Eden Apple Perfume. So I'm just taking the wrapper off. But yeah, if you like a fruity floral, you definitely need to try this out. There is the packaging, the outside carton, which is quite grandioso. Oh, she is beautiful. Are you kidding me? Okay, wait, just let me pull it out of the box. I don't know what's wrong with my... Okay, let me just put the cap back on now that I manhandled it. There it is there. It does look like a juicy little apple. And then on the back of this really cool carton that houses the perfume, it has all the notes, which is also nice because usually you have to go online and then you have to find them. But the Kayla, oops, it just doesn't want to get on. So the Kayla Juicy Eden Apple Perfume has a juicy red apple as your top note. It has wild berries, jasmine, lychee, which you already know that I love, vanilla, and it has sensual musk. And I am delighted to have this to join my Nest Lychee and Rose that I use. And yeah, so I'm so excited. I love it too because even though it's apple and it really could be like a spring summer perfume, I think, you know, with the sensual musk and all the other notes with the jasmine and the vanilla, this really fits beautifully with the whole sort of cozy Christmas theme. Because when I think of the smells of Christmas besides pine and evergreen and snowberries, I also think of like cinnamon and apples and all the baking that goes along with the holidays. And this is just, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I do not have any fragrance on right now. And I didn't because I knew I was going to be testing fragrances in the store. So I'm going to put it on because I also don't have to work today. So I'm just going to spray it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like when I say that the first note that even hits you is that juicy red apple, like have you ever smelled like a whole basket of red juicy apples? That's what that smells like. So I can't wait to see what it smells like and the actual dry down. But it's said to have good long-lasting capabilities. It's easily to layer as a perfume. And I just think the packaging for this time of year is like perfect. So if you are a husband and you happen to stumble upon to watch this video, I think the packaging, the smell, you know, some people are a bit iffy with florals. I think fruity florals usually fall within the, you know, bulk of perfume and eau de parfum fans. I think this is just a nice, you know, you can't go wrong, especially if you know your wife. You should know your wife. anyways, I think it's a great gift. So I am just going to put that back like a so, and then put the lid on it because I love the packaging. There we go. That's beautiful though. It's really, really beautiful for $115. And we all know that perfumes are just incredibly expensive. I think that's a reasonable price for a 50 ml bottle. Beautiful packaging, beautiful presentation. And if you go on the Sephora site, so don't be like me and just buy the 50 ml because they have two kits. They had one that had the juicy Eden apple in the 50 ml, and then you also got a travel size, which is nice for your purse or the boot of your car. Who am I? For your glove box or just to put in the car. And then that is nice. You get that free. Or the other one was another kit, and you got it's possibly hand cream with the same scent. Just check that out before you buy this. But just saying, beautiful gifts. And also currently during the Sephora Savings Event, if you spend over $50 in the store, you get this very cute, well, at least I thought it was cute, this little Sephora bag. So it's your typical bag, but it's actually like fabric and quite well made, like not chintzy. And I kind of thought, wouldn't that be fun for whoever was buying a gift that you actually got the Sephora in-store bags when you spend over $50, which, by the way, is not hard at all. Yeah, so I was like, yes, please, I will have that. So kind of cool. It's got lots of space inside there, and you can put all your little goodies in it, which I'm going to put my watermelon mist in there. Gonna put my Kayla Eden Juicy Apple, Haus Labs, the wrong color. I'm gonna put my ABH Spice palette in there, my Gesu Watermelon Sugar Lip Oil. I'm gonna put my Say Am I Dior lip liners in there, and of course, last but certainly not least, the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Did I get it all? I got it all, you guys, in my little Sephora bag. Thought that was really, really cute and a nice little addition because I've spent a lot of money in Sephora over the years. I didn't get a free bag ever before, so excited about that. I hope you guys really liked it. This is not me being on here bragging about how much I spent. If you're on YouTube and you're watching these videos, then you're like me. You're just a hardworking woman that loves makeup just like I do. I am a small, independent, non-sponsored content creator only on YouTube because I want to share my love of makeup for the 45 plus working gal like you. Just assess whether it's good for your budget or not, if it works for your makeup collection or not, will you be using it or not, or are you just purchasing a gift for somebody else that is a makeup lover? That's what this video is about. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Please smash the like button if you did, because of course you know that just sends it out for more people to watch. And yeah, if you appreciated it as a Canadian, getting all the Canadian prices, I will definitely list the products down below. Anyways, I think I blabbed on long enough. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will hopefully get to see your comments down below as to what you're purchasing for the Sephora Savings Event. Take care, and I hope you all have an absolutely fabulous week, the rest of your week ahead. Bye, everybody.